A two-day workshop involving over 60 financial investigators in Basel, Switzerland has seen Europol and Interpol agree upon a range of measures designed to ramp up efforts to combat the use of cryptocurrencies for money laundering and terrorist financing purposes. The event saw attendance from over 60 international financial investigators. Also read, new research, laundering of illicit funds less than 1% of Bitcoin transactions. Financial investigators discuss cryptocurrency regulations. The recent workshop was hosted by the Basel Institute on Governance and organized in partnership with Europol and Interpol. The event saw attendance from more than 60 financial investigators from money laundering, cybercrime and financial intelligence units from 32 different countries, in addition to relevant private sector representatives. The workshop has produced agreements between attending institutions designed to reduce the misuse of cryptocurrencies by criminals and terrorist financiers to launder money and support other criminal activities. Specifically, the agreed measures include an increase in information sharing in the field of money laundering and digital currencies through the use of channels such as Europol, Interpol, the Egmont Group and FIU.net. The regulation of digital currency exchanges and wallet providers under current anti-money laundering and counter-terrorism financing legislation. Agreements regarding clear definitions of concepts such as cryptocurrencies, digital currency exchanger, wallet provider and mixer for them to be included in the EU legal framework. King, action against digital currency mixers/tumblers, designed to anonymize transactions, which burdens the work of law enforcement agencies to detect and trace suspicious transactions. Europol claims cryptocurrencies increasingly used to finance criminal activities including terrorism. In the statement issued following the event, Europol has claimed that the adoption of cryptocurrencies for criminal purposes, including terrorist financing, is rising. In order to combat the allegedly growing threat, Europol announced that it will continue to coordinate across EU member states and beyond in an endeavor to effectively respond to this rising threat. Europol's claims comes just weeks after a bill was introduced to Congress by Republican House Representative Ted Budd of North Carolina on January 10, proposing the creation of a new task force assigned with researching and developing policy to combat the financing of terrorism through the use of cryptocurrencies. Terrorist concerns overblown. The increased concerns relating to the use of virtual currencies by terrorist groups appears to have been sparked by the Foundation for the Defense of Democracy's recent report that claims that to have identified 4 instances in which groups associated with terrorists have solicited donations in the form of Bitcoin, which have occurred more than a year after the last instance of such identified by the think tank. The author of the report, Yahya Fanusi, has attributed the terrorist groups soliciting donations in cryptocurrency to the recent increased attention given to Bitcoin in the media, arguing that such has probably led to certain groups taking a look at the technology. Mr. Fanusi added, in general it appears these campaigns have not been very successful, for the most part. Research recently published by Illicit has also indicated a more than 40% reduction in the percentage of all Bitcoin transactions associated with criminal activities since 2013, estimating that transfers tied to illicit activities comprise just 0.61% of all transactions. In October 2017, a report commissioned by the UK government similarly concluded that virtual currencies posed a low terrorism financing risk which is unlikely to increase during the coming 5 years. How do you feel about the regulatory agreements produced by the workshop in Basel? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Images courtesy of Shutterstock. The Bitcoin universe is vast, so is Bitcoin.com. Check our wiki, where you can learn everything you were afraid to ask, or read our news coverage to stay up to date on the latest, or delve into statistics on our helpful tools.